everybody, thank you for tuning in and joining me for another Mars MRO high-rise epic, looking at more Mars anomalies and artifacts. I think this is the most important video that I've ever done. Quite excited to bring you my findings. This is Conclusive Evidence, Ancient Civilization on Mars with links to Earth. Just before we start, a quick heads up. I don't have as much time as I used to have on my hands to do the research and work. So unfortunately, due to circumstances, I won't be publishing videos at the rate that I used to in the past. So do remember to subscribe and hit the notifications bell so that as soon as I upload the next video, you'll be notified. So let's get cracking on. The first anomaly, we're all familiar with this one from my video and blog post, Comparable Architectural Designs in Proctor Dune field. We've got this strange three-piece anomaly over there, which is about 20 meters long and about 12 meters wide, and it consists of a larger base structure that's been broken or cut into a third over there, with a little item right there in the center on that line. And this is an important feature. Check out the geometry and symmetry. We'll be looking at a ton more. So there it is, zoomed up close, and we can see the two distinct parts at the bottom, a third to the left and the 2/3 to the right, with that circular feature in the center. There's another one. This is a bit smaller, located in Egypt. Yes, guys and girls, you got that right. Thanks to my friend Malcolm Pierce for pointing this one out. This is from Ancient Alien Season 5, Episode 4, and it's located at Nabta Playa, which is this strange little miniature Stonehenge, if I could call it that, with alignment to the Orion belt. So this is from Destination Orion. Ancient Aliens, do check that out. Images credit to Ancient Aliens. And there they are. We can see the one on Mars compared to that one found in Egypt. Very similar, also a third of the larger piece to the left, and then the larger rounded part to the right. And now right there on the cut, or that line, we've got the circular feature. Check out that. Thank you, Malcolm. Do appreciate it. Thank you for letting me know and pointing this one out to us all. So we'll be looking at similar features on Mars that I've discovered over the past almost 2 years that I've been doing this research. And I'll include the links to the videos in the video description below. So we'll be looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blog posts and videos that I've published to YouTube in the past. So this is from Comparable Architectural Designs in Proctor Dune field. And there's another one of these structures with the larger piece at the bottom, and then a feature right there in the center as well, guys. There's another one. This one's from Craft, Pillboxes and Scrap in Ulyxis Rupes on Mars. And this is about 15 meters wide. And if we zoom up, we can see that line, that cut that separates the two pieces. And right there on that line in the center, we've got that little pyramidal or cone-like feature. This one, this is from Additional Discs and Blocks in Argyre on Mars. OSIRIS-REx Bennu update, and there we've got that feature. This is about 15 meters long, and also consisting of 3 parts. We've got the smaller piece to the left, and then the larger rounded piece to the right, with a distinct line or cut right through there. And this little feature isn't directly on that cut, but it is prominent, very prominent there, guys and girls. Next one, this is more of a sort of a rectilinear shape, but same design principle. This whole structure is about 20 meters long, and I'd say about 15 meters wide. And if we zoom in on it, we can see it consists of a larger base structure, the smaller feature in the center, also has a cut through there, but then also has these other strange ridges or cuts into it, little bevels. There's another very weird, similar looking feature there, and it's about, let's see, 12 to 15 meters tall and about 10 meters wide. We zoom in on it, we can see a distinct line or cut running right through there, and then just next to it, that little sphere or dome. There's another one. This is from the ancient Utopian ruins of Mars, and that feature there is about 15 meters wide, and it consists of multiple parts or pieces as the base, and then in the center we've got a smaller little item there as well. This is from the ancient Utopian ruins of Mars. So a very similar type of design, and that piece is about 10 meters wide with another smaller part on that distinct line right there in its center. Here's one that's a little bit different. It's got a triangular piece to it, but also consists of 3 parts. And it's about 15 meters long by about 10 meters wide. So you can check there's a distinct line running through there, separating the 2 parts. However, this one isn't rounded, but we've got a triangle to it. And then very close to the center, we've got a small part or feature as well. And this is from the video and blog post, 3 similar rect equipment types found on Mars, ? And that structure is about 15 to 18 meters long and about 10 meters wide. We've got 3 distinct parts again, nice rounded shape, very similar to the first one we checked out, distinct line or cut separating the 2 larger pieces, and very close to the center near the cut we've got that little dome or sphere over there. This is from the video and blog post, 3 similar rect equipment types found on Mars, and we'll have a look at another one that's very similar. And this item over here, that's about 15 to 18 meters long and about 10 meters wide, and consists of 3 parts as well. Rather roughed up and wrecked. You've got the rounded front part there with a distinct line running through there, and a small rounded part sticking out of the side, and then a little winglet, or I don't know, little leg over here maybe. But let's check out a similar one. This is in much more pristine condition, and we're all familiar with this one as well. And this piece is about 15 meters long and about 10 meters wide. It also consists of this rounded front part, the larger piece to the left, a distinct line separating the 2, little feature in the center, and then a little winglet or, I don't know, leg or claw coming off the one side. And as I say in the past as well, these remind me of the scarab beetle sculptures found in Egypt. This one here, very similar to that one, just not in as good condition. It looks almost as if this consists of metal plate, and the one side's been bent up. So who knows what those are. Then we've got all these next to one another for comparison. Check out the similarities there, guys and girls. We've got 3 parts to each of these. The 2 larger pieces forming the base structure with smaller parts in the centers. And there's page 2. So check out those anomalies, guys and girls. What do we make of these? And then I thought I'd chuck in this artifact over here. This is from the video, the Ancient Hellespontus Wreckage of Mars. And this structure over here is about 20 meters long and about 15 meters wide. Check out the triangular shape to it with this strange, weird looking part to the right. And it reminds me of the Quimbaya jet as featured by Giorgio Tsoukalos in Ancient Aliens. This is one of his favorite pieces of jewelry, so check that out. How uncanny is that resemblance, guys and girls? And for good measure, I thought I'd throw in this, what looks like a partial pyramid with one side that's been completed potentially. And I'd say each of these sides is about, let's see, 40 meters in length, and that whole thing there is about 50 meters long. So it looks like it comes up to an apex over there, like it could have been a structure with 3 sides to it, with this one side completed. Maybe the other 2 sides still haven't been constructed, or maybe the other sides were destroyed, who knows. And then the Kanowski Arch on Mars revisited in color, and this was discovered by my friend Saturn Arc, and clearly visible right there. We've got this, what looks like a capital letter A, like an arch. And if we check it out, the one side over there is about 20 meters long. So from there to there is about 20. And the little triangle or arch on the inside, I'd say each of those sides is about 10 meters. Check that out. We've got this, what looks like a sculpted piece, and broken off over there. But check out the line coming down here and that nice rounded side over there. And then also we've got the rounded part over here. Very unique. Haven't seen anything else like it on Mars, guys. Compelling evidence or just pareidolia? Are these rocks or boulders? And are these all formed by natural geology? I've presented the nuts and bolts, the facts, the empirical evidence. Let me know what you guys and girls make of these in the comments below. And as a community, let's try and solve this mystery. Is this conclusive evidence, as I call it, of an ancient civilization on Mars with links to Earth, specifically Egypt and South America? Thanks again for watching. Remember, if you'd like to support my work and my research to cover overheads, you're welcome to do so over on my PayPal account, or you can become a patron on Patreon. Remember to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, or over at my blog. And if you do subscribe, remember to hit the notifications bell. due to time constraints, I won't be publishing as many videos every month as I used to. So I hope you understand, and that you're not too disappointed. Thanks again, guys and girls, for watching. I'll be back with more Mars and space news in the next video. Until then, take care. Bye bye for now.